Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman, joining us right now. What's up, Schwartzy? How we doing, baby?
Oh, not much. Just we missed a lot of travel, but it was a fun place, so I don't really mind it.
What the hell what did you just say? You're in a fun place?
I'm in the midst of whatever you say it. Geez, I'm traveling.
He's on his way somewhere.
I flew to Charlotte today. I fly to L.A. tomorrow, and I fly to Hawaii on Sunday.
Oh,
look at you, jet setter!
Lots of flying. I have 10 bags. It's a disaster.
So are you going to be there for your entire 6 weeks that you have off?
No, 1 week.
Then why do you have 42 bags with you? Or
well, because we brought someone to help look over Alex.
Yeah,
she has a bag. Then I have a golf bag. And then I have my bag. And Meredith has her bag. Then Alex has, I think, 2 or 3 bags of stuff.
Yeah.
Then
there's Oslo pepperoni.
We both have no. Oslo is staying home. we have both our rolly bags.
Okay.
And we both have our I have a computer bag and she has her purse.
Dude, that's pretty sweet that you get to bring the nanny for the kid. That's awesome.
Yeah. What's up, big league?
You like how I did not say nanny though? I just said someone to help. I felt kind of
But that's a straight up nanny though.
I don't know if I want to say that I'm bringing my nanny.
It's not. Yeah, you're in that league though. That's all right.
Yeah, you're allowed.
We got no problem with that, man. We're boys at this point. You can drop nanny on us.
I know, but it's so different than the way I grew up. So it's just it's.
Good for you,
we
man.
didn't bring nannies on vacation.
That's all right, though. You've earned it. We're not hating. Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman with Armen and Levack, 104.5 the team. Now, we have been told that you all as a team are hating on Odell Beckham Jr. because OBJ told us this week, told the media, that is, that he's very irked that he's not able to get on the field. And even more so, he's irked that his teammates are poking fun at him. And all week, Levack and I have just wanted to ask you this question. Are you one of the ones poking fun at OBJ for not being on the field right now?
I'm normally that type of guy, but I'm not really in the position this year to mock someone else for their rehab. I really think that it really is good natured. I mean, we want everyone to be on the field, and I think part of being someone who's rehabbing and not practicing, and I practice, and I still get grief from my offensive line guys. I don't take every rep. I'm still doing everything out there the best, and they know that. I broke my leg. I mean, they understand what's going on. They still give me grief about it. I think it's just part of the bonding experience. It's part of a little peer pressure, We just want everyone to be out there. There's nothing malicious about it. And we just you like to joke with guys and like to try to motivate them to get back.
You don't ever look over and be like, I was on a scooter like a month ago, and I'm out here playing OBJ. Get out here.
I don't know. I mean, here's the thing: is that I don't know. I think I know how his hamstring is. I don't know for sure. So, it's hard for me to kind of mock him, especially like I said, coming back from my injury. But I will tell you, next year when I'm completely healthy at this time of year, I will be back into the making fun of people for maybe not practicing mode.
Perfect.
If I give you a line, will you use it?
Yeah, I mean, I remember it in a year, so don't spoil it.
No, I'm saying, well, you just happen to look over to him at the camp. If he's not ready to go at camp, be like, oh, so you can break a record, but you can't break a sweat?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't think it's that great?
I like it.
We've been giving him some mad props. He came up with that yesterday. We had Derek Brown, former Giants tight end in studio.
What record?
He had that one-handed catch record, yeah.
I don't know if you get it or like it. I don't know. You have to be very, if you're going to hit it with a one-liner, it's got to be like a perfect one-liner.
It's not perfect. The guy has been faking a hamstring injury for 2 years.
I actually do think last year it was not. I mean, it was fake. I think he was injured. I don't think he's faking it now. I think they're being cautious, which this time of year, there's nothing wrong with that.
You say being cautious, but I need you know Coach speak better than anyone. So you need to help explain to us why Ben McAdoo tells the media that Odell Beckham Jr. still needs to earn his spot. Geoff, he would not be saying that about you or any other veteran. And after OBJ, and correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, but after OBJ had the year he had last year, why is the coaching staff telling the media, and it seems like they're sending a message saying, using the verbiage, he has not yet earned his spot? Why are they using those words?
I think coaches love competition. Front offices love competition. We love competition. That's part of it. I mean, coaches thrive off that. It makes guys better, and that's what it is. I mean, that's what he's saying. If somebody, if he doesn't practice and somebody plays better than him, that I guess in theory he could lose his spot. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's always possible. So maybe he's just trying to motivate him. But if Odell is anywhere near healthy, he's going to start, and I think we all know that. He's a dynamic playmaker, and he really makes offense go at times. And I know we're looking forward to him being back. I don't think there's any doubt that he'll be back for Week 1.
Geoff Schwartz with Armen and Levack, Giants offensive lineman, 104.5 The Team. Jeff, there's a perception amongst the media members that the way that Coughlin and McAdoo are talking, they do not fully believe that Odell Beckham Jr. can't play or is as injured as he says he is. Is that perception false in your mind?
That he's not as injured as he is, or that he's more injured than he is?
That he's not as injured as he is, as he's leading us to believe.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't. I think if they thought he was ready, if they thought he could play, he would have been practicing. That's kind of the way I look at it. So obviously, there's a reason why he's still being held out, and he needs time to get better. I mean, I don't know. I can't really say whether he's ready to go or not. I just trust the training staff.
Jeff, just let's use some code, because clearly you're not allowed to speak. Just
No, I'm not.
Just cough twice if you think he's faking.
I honestly, I don't know. I mean, he doesn't tell me if he's faking an injury, and I don't think that he's faking an injury. I think there's no way that, the thing about it is that guys have too much pride to fake injuries. I mean, this doesn't happen. I think this time of year, are people more cautious? Yes, because we know that this is not the time of year that matters as much as training camp and the regular season. But do guys fake injuries? No. There's too much to do when you have an injury that you don't want to fake one and just have to do all the rehab and get all the ridicule from your teammates and get all the questions from the media. There's no reason, to fake an injury.
I guess I would love to get, I would love your reaction to be, this dude is such a stinking gamer, and his love for the game is so over the top. I have zero doubt that he's seriously hurt. You know what I mean?
Well, I just inherently think that guys wouldn't fake injuries. I don't know. I don't think I have to be overly excited about it.
All right.
The thing about it is, like I said, there's so much negative about being injured that faking an injury would be just not worth it. I just don't know why. I don't know why anyone would do that, and I don't think Odell would even remotely do that. I just don't see the need or reason or want to do that.
Giants offensive lineman Geoff Schwartz with Armen and Levack, 104.5 The Team. You mentioned that you can't poke fun at a guy who's injured right now because of your situation last year and the amount of games that you missed. And Jordan Ronan of NJ.com today listed you atop of the list of the guys that are quote-unquote worth monitoring after their injuries last year. So basically it's a quote-unquote, hope he's out of the woods, but we don't have proof yet that he's out of the woods. Is that in your mind at all, that you're not convinced? Are you convinced that you're going to be 100 or you are 100?
I don't know if this season I'll truly get to 100%. I think I'm close now, but as the season goes on, you kind of start training camp at 100%, ideally, and then you go downhill. So you don't end the season at 100%. It's not like you get more healthy as the season goes on. You typically dip. So, I'll probably will play this season, not at 100%, and I know that. And, I'll do it. It's my job. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to play. I want to play. So, yeah, I'm not going to be, 100%, probably the whole season, but I'll be just fine. I'm not worried about it. I've played many seasons not 100%. Like I said, no NFL player will ever tell you that they're 100% come week one. It just doesn't happen that way. You get dinged up during camp, your body's sore. It's a game played, by players who can overcome, a little bit of soreness and tiredness, to be ready to play on Sundays.
What part, how much more relieved will you be once, you're out there on the field, the game starts, and you fully shove one of those defensive linemen from the Cowboys and everything's fine? Is that when you fully go, all right, I'm good, I'm ready to play football?
I think that would be a good barometer for me, but I do think in training camp we go do the joint practice against the Bengals. I think that will give me a good indication early on of where I'm at and where I need to be. That would be a good marker for me. And, I was telling my wife today, I did a lot more reps in this mini camp than I thought I would. So that kind of gave me some confidence going into this next 6 weeks of training. I did a little bit more. I wasn't as sore as I thought I would be. I was able to kind of bounce back in a manner that was more like I should be. So I was excited to get these, couple practices in, and it does give me hope that when we start training camp, I'll be as close to 100% as I can.
Hey, Geoff, with Will Beatty out for the year, most of the year at least, does that put more pressure on you specifically?
I think last year when Chris Snee left, what he did before training camp, we never really had someone kind of fill his leadership role because it happened kind of so abruptly. And, you can never say I'm going to be a leader. But you just try to lead by example and hope you can fill a leadership role, and that's what I've tried to do this offseason. I know it's been tough because, I haven't always been out there to take all the reps, but just my rehab and just being in the meeting room and just trying to be with the guys, you try to become a leader. I'm not sure if William being down changes my mindset towards being a leader. I think other guys have stepped up to fill kind of leadership roles, especially Weston. He's our center, and I know it's his second year, but he's really taking command of that position. And I think all of us have done a good job of trying to bring out our leadership qualities, and we know what our goal is. And I think we've worked hard so far these first 9 weeks to get there.
Jeff, McAdoo has had high praise for Eli. How good he's looking, second year of the offense and all that fun stuff. How much confidence do you have in Eli? When you look at him this year versus last year, I know that you didn't get to be out there as much as you would have liked to last year, but this year when you see him go through drills, how much more confidence do you have in him?
I noticed about a week ago, I said to someone, man, Eli's arm, it's strong. He's whipping the ball around. He's got a little, force behind it. And then I started reading, some of these articles about how he did some maybe a little different training this offseason to get his arm strength. And you could definitely see a little difference in the zip on his ball. And like I kind of started the conversation with about, second year of our offense just being more comfortable out there. You could definitely see that in Eli. He's more comfortable, and his arm looks stronger, his body looks stronger, and I know we're excited as an offense to begin the second year in the system and see what we can do. Put up a lot of points.
Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman, Armen and Levack, 104.5 The Team. Normally joins us every Tuesday at 5:15. This week, of course, the Giants had mandatory camp, so he's wrapping up the week with us right here and right now. And Schwartz, positive report coming out of Giants land. Multiple outlets saying that Landon Collins, Eric Flowers, and Michael Thompson could all start as rookies this year on this team. Schwartz, that's a young team with three guys in your first 3 rounds starting for the Giants.
I mean, we are a young team, even if you look at guys like, Hankins and Weston, Andre Williams, and Odell. I mean, there's a lot of young guys that we have to count on. That's kind of the new NFL. There's this wave of younger guys now that people, that teams like to sign because of the rookie, the way the rookie wage scale is, and these guys got to be ready. And I know Eric Flowers, we've been working with him, and he'll be ready for the season. I haven't paid too much attention to the other side of the ball, but you get drafted high, you got to play. It's kind of the way it works in the NFL now, so they have to be ready to go.
Eric Flowers, your takeaway after mandatory minicamp, still progressing well?
Yeah, I thought he got better as it went on. Obviously, without pads on, it's sometimes hard to tell the improvements, but mentally at least he's getting the offense and he fits in well with our unit, and I'm excited to see him with his pads on.
Geoff, the drone camera at practice that you guys are using, is it? Can you confirm or deny that Tom Coughlin was swatting at it like it was a giant bee?
I didn't even know we had the drone camera until someone came up to me and asked me about it. I said, I have no idea. I thought it was for like our website, like for something cool, but we saw it the other day in film. It's interesting. It provides a different view. I don't know if it's going to be a hit right away. We'll see how it goes. But it's cool. It's something different way to view the game. It's really more geared for the offensive defensive line to kind of see how plays play out from that, that straight overhead view. It's a cool thing. I mean, it's a millennial thing, definitely.
Does it create like an advantage? Do you see an angle where you're like, oh, I've never noticed that I do this?
I did notice that I align like kind of deep. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it gives that depth perspective.
That's where I like to line up. I'm like, oh, I kind of line up deep, but that's what I do. So I just noticed it. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Interesting.
Now, most important question I have for you: what did you think of the Game of Thrones season finale?
So I knew what was going to happen. Obviously.
I know, so did I. Thanks to you.
And I reread the article, and it said like, this is a spoiler. Please do not read past this. So it's not my fault if you can't read. I can't help you with that.
That's fair.
I thought it was good. Obviously I don't think Jon Snow's dead. There's the Red Lady is already Castle Black, and I know in the book she's not. So it was good. I thought that was a great episode. It was better than a lot of other episodes in the season, and we'll see. I mean, the show is so far away from the books that.
Yeah, the books are done at this point. Yeah, the books are done at this point until he writes another one.
Yeah, so the show is good. It was entertaining, and like I said, there's a lot of cliffhangers to end the season.
Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman with Armen and Levack. Schwartzy, I want you to hear Draymond Green of the Warriors. They just had their celebratory championship parade. This was him moments ago talking to the media.
All right, so Draymond, you are such a...
Klay Thompson, yup. Splash Brothers, yup. Cavaliers, nope. We won, yup. They suck, yup. We here, yup. They not, nope.
How great is that?
As someone who's enjoying his championship, I'll be quite honest though. If we happen to win a Super Bowl this year, and that's on a Sunday, of course, and I talk to you guys on a Tuesday, that's the type of interview you're going to get.
Yes! Hey, we're going to hold you to that, man, if that's the case. That's great.
I will have probably not slept. I'll be very excited.
Yeah.
And I will give you an excellent Super Bowl recap.
Just like that.
I have never rooted for the Giants harder than I am right now.
Just like, think about Schwartz.
Yeah. We here? Yeah. They not? No.
Is he going to have to issue an apology for that?
Well, I will for sure have to issue an apology.
Geoff Schwartz, our fave.
If we win a Super Bowl and I do not have to issue an apology tweet for something I've said, I have not done it right. I've not celebrated properly.
Well played, sir.
Perfect.
Well played.
Perfect. Schwartzy, have a great vacation, man. You earned it.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
We'll talk to you next week.
All right. Bye.
All right, see ya.